A kingdom man is a legacy man. He's legacy minded. After I am gone, what am I going to be remembered for? What will my children remember me for? What will my nation remember me for? It is not too late for your nation to remember you for the right reasons. It is easier to be remembered for the bad reasons than it is easier to be remembered for the good ones. A kingdom man, he himself is one who raises his own sons and daughters to be kingdom men and women. And a kingdom man is he who has also a positive impact on so many other men. In life, you're either an influencer or an influence. So you can see that this kingdom man, he understands the power of influence, because leadership is strong leadership. Leadership is defined from Maxwell as the ability to influence positively. The kingdom man has learned influence has to do with the ability to use your power for the right reasons, isn't it? Because if power is the ability to influence positively, yet leadership is influence, and the power is the ability to influence positively. Do you see the connection? Leadership is influence. Power, according to Oxford Dictionary, is defined as the ability to influence positively. Now, you are a small boy if you are misusing your power because you are muscular and to suffocate those who are weaker. I'm leading you. You come to me and say, "But you know, Pasi here, and actually you have reason I was wrong." Instead of saying I'm sorry, I come up with stupid reasons to justify why I did what I did. I lose power and authority over you. So you lose respect, influence, and power over those that you lead if you fail to acknowledge you are wrong and actually seek to tell them I'm sorry. Why? A kingdom man seeks to, he knows, he wants to promote his master's agenda. The kingdom agenda. He does not want to misrepresent his master's kingdom. You hear that? That's why he's a kingdom man. He does not want to misrepresent. Because then you go to these people and tell them, listen, this is what the standard is. I failed that standard. What I did was wrong. This is what should be the standard. That's a kingdom man. He's bent. His entire existence is bent on pleasing his master. Is bent on representing the kingdom where he comes from adequately. You will earn so much respect from those you lead if you go and tell them, guess what? The Bible says this. Me, I did this. This was me. This was God. This was not God. This was me. So separate me from God. I cocked up. I blew it up. I messed up. People will have respect for you, and you'll create clarity than ambiguity in the lives of those people. So that's why I say to you that you are either an influencer or an influence. Actually, an influencer, I'm looking at my dictionary, is an acute, commonly epidemic disease occurring in several forms. You are either an influencer, a disease, an epidemic occurring in different several forms. In your life, God gives you an opportunity in life. You will either be remembered as an influencer or an influence, an epidemic disease, common epidemic disease. So other men are blessed by God to be able to sit under the authority of such a man, and more intimately as their discipler. You hear what I said? A kingdom man, other men are blessed by God to be able to sit under the authority of such a man, and more intimately as their discipler. They are blessed to sit under the authority of such a man, and more intimately as their discipler. They want to learn from him. They love to sit under him. The reason I'm telling you this, because I want you to be that kingdom man. I'm not just giving you notes to fill in your books. I am intentional. I want you to fall in love with the kingdom man. I want you to do your business thinking of a kingdom man. I want you to run your house as a kingdom man. Run your marriage as a kingdom man. Disciple your children as a kingdom man. Treat your children as a kingdom man. Treat your girls as a kingdom man. Treat your boys in the home like a kingdom man. Treat your fellow church members as a kingdom man. Your employees treat them as a kingdom man would. Do business as a kingdom man. Have integrity in business as a kingdom man. Integrity will bring you more profit in business. You will have more business reputation. Business is reputation. At work, if you say yes, let your yes be yes. Let your no be no. That's how a kingdom man behaves. No is no, yes is yes. I won't be able to do it, I'll be able to do that one. And if he's failing, he communicates, I'm failing here. I'm delayed here. Do you see what I'm saying? Even to your children, when you give them a promise, don't promise them that they're just a bunch of kids. I'm the big man, I'm the man, I'm the father here. I told you that, but it doesn't matter. You tell them, hey, you know, I told you we were gonna go play golf, but I wasn't able because I'm caught up. I will not be able, so we can reschedule. They will respect you more. Kingdom man don't just walk out of his house and walk for 4 days. Nobody knows where you're going. Kingdom man is a discipler. He's a maker of disciples, which means his focus is on his master's great commission. Go make disciples. That's what we are all about here, men. There's a man who thinks that his destiny is just to travel around the world. Imagine commuting from one flight to another, then to another, to another, to another. That you get worried even like when you're in a hotel, the next 2 days, I need to catch a flight. And while you have been speaking from this meeting on to another, now while you're finishing to speak in this meeting, sometimes your suitcase is packed from there straight to the airport to catch another one, and you sit in there and you feel like a kingdom man will emerge out of each and every man in this church. God has more in store for all of us, and that greatness is awaiting if we follow God's plan. Greatness is what? Awaiting if we follow God's plan. I want you to understand that actually when it comes to a kingdom man, what every woman wants. A kingdom man is what every woman wants. Every woman wants a kingdom man. Every society is looking for a kingdom man, not just any lousy man. So maybe actually she can't find the words to describe, in her own words, to describe what she's longing for as a woman, but she knows him when she sees him, the kingdom man. She may not be able to articulate in her own words, but when she sees that kingdom man, when she sees him, she knows that's the man I want. That's a kingdom man. How come she sees and she knows him? Because when you look at the kingdom man, there is something about him, the unmistakable sense of purpose for a kingdom man. A kingdom man has an unmistakable sense of purpose. Do you understand what I'm saying? Everything he does is purposeful and intentional. He is aware of the kingdom of his master.